Hello everyone, my name is Jonathan Kick and this is my pronunciation lesson. Basically, we have finished the warm-up and this is my part on the instruct and model. Everyone, let's come to our first actual activity for the day, which is the ED voicing check analytical. So let us remind ourselves a little bit and talking about the two types of sounds in English. Those who are related to the voicing. There are those who don't make the vocal cords open or off. We would say that is a... What is the suffix for something that is not that important or not that exists or even non-existent? Less, of course. And there are those who trigger the vocal cords. I call it voice sound. So we will use this characteristic to sort the ED into three main groups. One is it, two is, right here, or and the. So let's take a look at the first group, it. It's quite easy, to be honest, because if you look at the two sounds here, t and d, these are the two sounds which, if they are in the end of a regular verb, and you add ed into that, we will get it for the ed suffix. Something like this verb. So everyone in the class, please and repeat after me. Want. Okay, what is the ending sound of want? Jane, please. What is the ending sound of want? Of course. And because the of, the t, if we add ed into that to form the V2 form of the verb, we will say wanted. So repeat after me and say wanted. Or and let's just say after me, please. Hand. What is the ending sound of hand? It is, of course, everyone. So we add ed to that if you want to use the past form of this verb. We will say hand. Of course, because they add it into that, and we say handed. Because if you want to add another t or d into the sounds, we'll say that we have a sort of a swash sound, which is not stressed. Hence, we can hear the it. So wanted or handed. Okay, let's put our previous knowledge into sorting out the t and the d for the ed suffix. Something like this. What is the t of? Is t a voiced sound or a voiceless sound? Alexander, please. What is t a voiced or voiceless sound? Of course, this is a voiceless sound, correct. So if we got an ending sound of a voiceless type, we will add it to as the final sound for the ed suffix. Something like this verb. And everyone repeat after me and say laugh. What is the ending sound of laugh? Sang, please. What is the ending sound of laugh? Okay. Just to be sure, let's use our right hand and put it on the neck and feel the vibrations of the sound, please. Everyone. None. We can feel it. We can't feel any vibrations whatsoever. We'll say that is a voiceless sound. We add ed to that, which means we add another voiceless sound, which is t. So best friends forever, right? And they are both the voiceless sound. Because it's a voiceless sound, we use the voiceless type of the ed suffix, which is t. Similarly, we find the best friends for the ending sounds of the voice category of the d sound. Of course, the d is a voice sound, which follows by a voice sound at the end of a regular verb. Let's just say, everyone, play, play. What is the ending sound of play? Hoa, please. What is the ending sound of play? A, of course. Pretty much every vowel is a voice sound. And if you don't believe me, use your hand, put it on the neck, and say and pronounce the sound of A, please. Everyone, A. Put your hand on the neck and just say the sound of A. Say, everyone, A, A. So add E to that. And the best friend for the voice sound is another voice sound. So everyone, played, played. So we have three groups of ed, three types of ed we use for each time in certain situations, and for the ed of type of it goes after voiceless and goes after voiced. That's basically it.